Hello, hope you are well. If you are new to me yapping, I appreciate you being here. I want to share two ETFs that have really changed my portfolio immensely. And these two ETFs are so juicy, so good. They don't even seem legal. I mean, as I don't know how else to say that, but they literally do not seem fair to put your money into. So this isn't a scam. These are real. These are from JP Morgan. I mean, and they're fairly new, which is crazy too. Here they are. I want to share them with you. Let's go over them. Let's talk about them. So, friends, I appreciate you being here, whoever is here, and let's talk about some heavy dividend ETFs that are monthly and that can make you a lot of money. So here we go. The first one I want to talk about here is JP Morgan Equity Premium Income ETF, JEPQ. Now, this looks expensive, but I promise you, one thing I do with ETFs, I buy them weekly every 2 weeks. So whatever I receive money from, whatever income, job here, there, whatever, I always break up and put at least 5, 10, 15% in ETFs. I believe that people need, no matter how much money you have, you should have retirement fund, you should have a Roth IRA, something you should have, and you should be in dividend stocks. A lot of people don't, especially younger people, I think too, because I'll meet like a lot of younger investors, and I'll be like, when we start talking about stocks, I'll be like, do you invest in any ETFs? I'm really just looking for myself, like, what do you see that I don't? And when I talk to a lot of younger investors, like, they do not push into ETFs, mutual funds, REIT stocks, anything like that. But staying on these ETFs right here, this JP Morgan one, this first one, JEPQ here, this is a monthly dividend stock, okay? And the annual is right now it's at $6.20. So this is a hefty boy here. I'm going to tell you who's in it here in a minute. But I believe that if these two really that I'm going to talk about, but this one especially, this has a lot of potential to run up even more, and somewhere can be potentially in a stock split. Yes, ETFs do have stock splits. They really do. There's been actually many here this past last year and this year here. So don't kid yourself. This could actually happen here. And, Tom Lee, if you know who Tom Lee is, he just gave an interview here last week where he said he believes that a lot of our ETFs the rest of this year, especially going into next year, with where we're seeing the market push, especially ones that are very heavy-handed in tech right now, they're going to move like stocks in general, where they're just going to have a lot of, like, they're going to move like independent stocks essentially that are getting a lot of attention because there's so much money that's going to be poured into them. Now, so this is what this is right here. So I'm not, listen, if you're looking for high dividend ETFs, if you're looking for something monthly, I really, and that's affordable, I really don't know where else to tell you to look. I mean, obviously there's QQ, there's other ones that, the S&P for God's sakes, but those are a lot more expensive. And these right here for anyone in the market are a lot more attainable if you're able to put 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe $50 a week every 2 weeks into these. I think everyone should be doing these 100%. Now, what is in JEPQ here? We've got Nvidia, obviously, big heavy hitter. We've got MasterCard. We've got Microsoft. We've got Meta, okay? Amazon, Visa, Alphabet Class A, wonderful. I don't need to say much more what's coming here, and then Oracle, Lowe's. So those right there, those companies, those essentially, those are some of the biggest companies in the world right there. They are running the world. This, really think about if you're able to really accumulate. And two, with this, it's a dividend. So you're getting money back from this. How I use dividends, still being such a, young, youthful place in my life, not even in my 40s yet, everything that I get from these dividend stocks, ETFs, I push right back in. So if I get, a chunk of change here on the monthly, I push it right back into these ETFs, and it just keeps accruing and accruing, and they get bigger. They just get bigger. You know, these right here have so much movement to run here with what's coming here in the month. So going into the next one, let's talk about this next one right here. And just it's essentially another JP Morgan equity premium income. Okay, this is JEPI. This one's a little more well known, but once again, this one right here is an annual dividend at $4.81 at the moment, monthly. Now these have been monthly, they're going to stay monthly. This is kind of the part of the deal with these ETFs. They have grown immensely. Okay, now obviously too, this one has a lot of the same recipe with what's going on with the last one. We've got Nvidia, we've got Microsoft, we've got Apple this time, we've got Amazon, Broadcom, big one, Apple Class C, Meta. Then we've got Netflix to switch things up a little bit. Then we've got Tesla and Costco. Tesla, Costco. So this one right here alone has Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Costco, Tesla, Meta, Alphabet Class C, Broadcom, and then cherry on top, Netflix. Friends, really with these two ETFs right here, and obviously if someone's coming in and be like, well, they're both JP Morgan, why would you want to do two JP Morgans? Why would you not want to do two JP Morgans? I mean, what is better standing right now with banks and where things are? These have been good to me. These have been good to a lot of people. I cannot recommend anything that's more affordable, attainable for you as an investor, no matter if you're young in investing, in middle in your investing, been investing for a long time. I'm sure a lot of people that have been in the market for a long time, or people that are heavy-handed in dividends, are looking at these and going like, well, yeah, these have been really good to me. These are, something that I got into quite a while ago. So with these two ETFs right here, now that I've told you what they are, and obviously there's more ETFs that I put money into, but these ones right here, I think are so juicy and rich for everyone right now. In the next few years in the market, we could see these really move up. I mean, just from a year from now, these could be $70 ETFs, maybe more. They could be more. And then, somewhere down the line, these could split. Who knows? I mean, they could really do something amazing here. But these right here, if you're wanting to start a dividend portfolio, I recommend that these right here are still very in a youthful stage of where they can be if you look at the next 5 years. 5 years from now, these undoubtedly will change people's lives. I can't encourage you enough, if you're able just to put $5, $10, $15 in one of these, both of these weekly, over time, you will be shocked at how well you're doing. Just set it up, and then, maybe you'll forget about it. Good, forget about it. If that's money that that's going to be in your bank account and that it's going to directly go into one of these or both of them, good, let it happen. You'll get your money back. You're going to make money off these 100%. So friends, I hope this finds someone with, that's looking for some ETFs, that's looking for somewhere to put some extra money, to make some extra money. A lot of people don't like, I won't say a lot of people, but I've obviously met people that are in the market that just aren't into ETFs, that don't push into ETFs, that don't push in dividend stocks in general. And I hate that. I don't know why. I think it's a very good place to be. And, this is, 10 years down the road, these two ETFs right here will be something you will go, thank God I got those when I did, because you never know. I mean, these could be, an income that you'll need, 5-10 years from now. It may not be much, or it could be a lot. So you have that investment, and then you have what's coming in with how much you've been into accumulate and buy into with the dividend monthly, and there's two of them. Friends, I hope this helps someone. Just encourage you, and thank you so much for listening to me yap my gums on these. Take care, everyone. Bye.